From Mahito to Jogo, the disaster curses are one of the, if not the strongest curses in JJK. But today let's find out just how strong they are as I rank them from weakest to strongest. Now coming in at number 4 and also the weakest in the group, we have Dagon. Now unlike the other disaster curses, we really got to see Dagon's potential build in the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen. For in the first season, even though Dagon was present along the other disaster curses, he was still in a baby-like state. As for season 2 Dagon, we got to see just how strong he was during the time that he seemed to have awakened to his true form in the battle against him and Naobito Zenin. This awakened Dagon went against both Naobito Zenin and Hanami, which are both first-rate sorcerers, and Maki, which we all know is a heavenly restriction user. But what makes awakened Dagon so dangerous isn't his raw fighting potential, nor his curse technique, seeing as he was getting trashed by Naobito. What makes him strong is his domain expansion, horizon of the captivating scandal. This domain creates a beach-like environment which looks like a luxury resort, but with a twist as within the waters lay its sure hit effect, as Dagon is able to summon a swamp of destructive fishes that tear all in their path. His domain expansion was so strong that despite knowing new shadow style, simple domain, Naobito Zenin and the others began to get duckwork within his domain. At number 3 we have Hanami. She seems to represent humanity's fear of nature, and unlike Dagon, we got to see her potential pretty early in season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Though she possesses the highest rod durability among the disaster curses, she falls short to the two above her. Even upon her introduction, just with the other disaster curses, she was seen to not really enjoy fighting against sorcerers. She only began to truly enjoy battle during her fight against Yuji and Todo. Now when talking of her offense, her curse technique gives her control over plants and vegetation, as during her battle against Yuji and Todo, she was seen to be able to use the roots and tree as weapons. She also possesses curse buds, which are some type of plant projectiles that when they come in contact with the flesh of a sorcerer, they drain the sorcerer's cursed energy, the more the sorcerer tries to escape. As for her domain expansion, she was seen to try to pull it off against Todo and Yuji but was interrupted by the arrival of Satoru Gojo. Many fans believe her domain expansion creates a garden of poisonous flowers, and her sure hit effect to be a beam of solar energy she gets by absorbing plant life. At number 2 we have Mahito, the curse of human hatred. He was one of the first introduced antagonists of the series, and he is quite different in appearance from the other disaster curses, as he looks more human than any of them. He was also stated by Jogo to have the largest potential among the disaster curses, and so was left the responsibility of carrying on their intentions to victory in case all the others got exorcised. When it comes to defense, he is virtually immortal, as he has the ability to reshape his soul and body despite the damage he takes. His curse technique, Aizo Transfiguration, also gives him the ability to change the body of his victims by reshaping their soul upon touching them, even for just as little as a second. As for his domain expansion, self-embodiment of perfection, he creates a barrier in which anyone found gets their soul instantly transfigured. He is regarded as having one of the, if not the most OP curse techniques in the series. And finally at number 1 we have Jogo, the disaster curse spirit that was born from the fear of fire. Among the disaster curse spirits, he was the first that showed us his potential, as his near presence is enough to make humans combust into flames. He is also the leader of the disaster curse spirits, and most likely the oldest. When it comes to his defense, he is ironically one of the weakest among the disaster curse spirits in terms of durability, but makes up for that in his offense. His curse technique gives him the ability to both create and control scorching flames, and he was also seen to be able to conjure volcanic buds that serve as fire cannons. He was stated by Kenjaku to be comparable in strength to 9 of Sukuna's fingers, and in the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen, he was seen to effortlessly defeat weakened versions of Naobito Zenin, Nanami and Maki Zenin. In his fight against Sukuna, he was also seen to be able to create multi-city block levels of attacks such as Big Meat. His domain expansion, Coffin of the Iron Mountain, creates a barrier that sets both him and his opponent in an area that seems to be the heart of a volcano. The sure hit effect of his domain lays in both the scorching initial hit of the domain expansion and his ability to use both the volcanic rocks and flaming magma as weapons. Overall, he has the largest offensive capability in the group. Okay guys, that comes to the end of our video, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.